Next, I want to address this issue. Will this discipleship experience be fun? Well, let's talk about that.
To go back to my sports analogy again, when you start physically training for something, it often isn't fun. Your muscles ache and you're frustrated because you're not good at it, and sometimes you're tempted to quit. When I was in 7th grade, I decided to run cross country. And my school was small, so the team was 7th through 12th graders, and we all trained together, and it was brutal. The coach had us running 2 miles just as a warm-up, and then anywhere from 3 to 5 miles for the main workout. I can still remember sitting in class those first few weeks of school with my muscles being painfully tight and sore. But I did not quit. In part because my parents had a rule that once we went out for something, we had to finish the season. Period. Well, what happened as the weeks went on? My body adjusted. I could actually run the warm-up and the workouts, no sweat, and the soreness went away. I wasn't fast, and I didn't go out the next year, but I did get used to it. And eventually, I discovered tennis and became pretty good at it. And whenever a season would start, I'd be out of shape and out of breath, and half my serves would go straight in the net. But guess what? My body would adjust, and with hard work, I'd end up as a better tennis player than I was going in, and that felt good.
Will going through 40 days of awesome God be fun? Like truly awesome? But to be honest, maybe in the early days, maybe not. Maybe it'll feel like this is just another book. Maybe you'll ask yourself, why am I doing this again? But then you go back to the desire, the reason, the goal, the purpose. And I do believe that if God has called you to be his disciple, he's going to bring you to something that's even better than fun.
You say, what's better than fun? All I want to do in my life is have fun. Yeah, but most of life isn't Disneyland. You know that. Most of life is the everyday business of going to school, working on homework, going shopping, hanging out with friends, doing nothing special, just spending time, trying to kill boredom by watching things online or playing video games. And we chase fun because we want to kill the boredom. And I'm telling you that God can take you to a place that's beyond just fun to a thing called meaningful.
Because, gang, fun fades, but meaningful is forever. I want you to say that with me. Fun fades. No, seriously, I want you to say this out loud with me right now. Fun fades. Meaningful is forever. Yeah, because everything in our world that we regard as fun, we've seen what happened during the COVID shutdown. Amusement parks closed. Pro sporting events went away. The beach closed for a while. Fun can last for a short time, but it can also be taken away.
But you learn the basic skills of dribbling and shooting a basketball, and playing basketball becomes a meaningful part of your identity for the rest of your life. You learn how to swing a golf club and putt accurately, and playing golf becomes a meaningful part of who you are forever. You learn how to hit a serve in tennis and a backhand and use topspin, and you have brought being a tennis player into yourself as a meaningful part of who you are. That's what DX is all about. It's about helping you build the skills of a disciple, because once you've learned those skills, and DX-1 is mostly about the skill of being with God so that he can form you and shape you, you will have picked up something meaningful that will stay with you forever.